Welcome to the Nurses Break Room. It's not a place we get to visit very often in real life, but you're always welcome to come and recharge here. And while you're at it, head to selfcareisn'tselfish.com and grab your free copy of my book, Self-Care Isn't Selfish, The Compassionate Nurse's Step-by-Step Guide to Personalized Stress Relief. It's packed with simple, effective strategies to help you prioritize your needs without guilt so you can feel energized, focused, and ready to take on the day. Grab yours at selfcareisn'tselfish.com. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Nurses Break Room with Jenny Lytle RN. What do you really need right now? I'm so glad that you're here, and this one is coming a little later than usual, but I just got back from a weekend away with some of my closest girlfriends, and honestly, it reminded me of something that I think we all need more of, and that's space and breathing room, time to be ourselves. This weekend, we didn't really have an agenda. We ate, we rested, we laughed, we shopped, we wandered, and we just were. No pressure, no hustle, no expectations. And it was beautiful because each of us got to do what we needed. And that got me thinking, when was the last time you asked yourself, what do I need right now? And if you've been with me for a while, you know that's something that I come back to, and I frequently ask myself and encourage my clients to ask themselves, what do I need most right now? Because when we have so many things going on, so many things competing for our time and attention, it can get very overwhelming. And when we start to spiral, when we start to feel like things are out of control, like we just can't keep up, when we pause and ask ourselves, what do I need most right now? We generally know. It may take a couple of times of asking. It may take a little bit of reflection. It may mean that you need to get up and actually move around a little bit. But that answer is within you. You know what you need, and sometimes it just feels like it's out of reach. So, if that's you, if you know, I need some space, I need some time for myself, but Jenny, I can't take a weekend getaway. Let me just assure you, it doesn't have to be that. If you can make something like that happen, by all means, do it. Even if it means taking a little bit of extra time or money and trying to figure everything out. If that's something that you're able to do, then yes, absolutely take some time away for yourself. But it doesn't have to be a weekend getaway to still be effective. Maybe it's 5 minutes with a cup of coffee. Maybe it's finally meal prepping, something that really nourishes you, not just fills you up, not just makes you feel good in the moment, followed by a big sugar crash, but something that really is going to feed your body in a way that is beneficial in multiple ways. Maybe it's texting a friend that you know you've been missing, and maybe that's that person that comes to your mind every now and then, and you think, oh, I need to reach out to so-and-so soon. Take a moment to do that. Send a quick text, even if you don't have time for a long conversation. When we get those texts from somebody just saying, hey, I was thinking of you, that just makes you feel good. And maybe it's something deeper. Are you trying to carry everything by yourself right now? And maybe you're feeling that little whisper of, I can't do this alone anymore. I want to invite you to take 30 seconds with me. Close your eyes. If you're driving, don't do this. Just come back to it later. But if not, close your eyes and imagine a place that brings you peace. What does it look like? What do you hear? What do you smell? Is there anything you can feel? And who's there or not there? And let yourself settle into it for a moment. And now ask, how can I bring just one small part of that into my day today? As we finish out, just a few reminders. You are allowed to have needs. You are allowed to rest. You're allowed to be human. You're allowed to be a human being and not just a human doing. You don't have to earn that. So this week, ask yourself, what do I need right now? How can I take one step toward that today? I'd love to hear from you. You can hit reply or you can message me and tell me what stood out. What's one thing you're taking into this week? Until next time, remember self-care isn't selfish. It's essential if we want to continue to care for others and live our best lives. Have a wonderful week. Disclaimer. Although I am a registered nurse, the medical and health information contained in this podcast is provided for general information and educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional advice. Therefore, before taking any actions based upon such information, I encourage you to consult with appropriate professionals. I do not provide any specific medical or health advice, and the use of or reliance on any information contained in this podcast is solely at your own risk.